Good evening. It is a service many families rely on, especially in rural and tribal communities. But now public broadcasting in New Mexico is facing major funding cuts. News 13's Michaela DePauli takes a closer look at how those cuts could impact communities all across the state and why many say local broadcasting is more than just media, it is a lifeline.
The Trump administration's move to eliminate more than $1 billion in funding for local public media is leaving local stations scrambling. Station managers say this could spell the end for unique news and programming that New Mexicans rely on and can't find anywhere else.
For KNW, this means a loss of $240,000 a year.
Today in Albuquerque, New Mexico's U.S. senators met with local broadcasters for a roundtable discussion about what's at stake. In some areas without cell service, public media is the only way people get fire and flood alerts.
And especially for a state like New Mexico that is so large and rural, and where we rely on our rural and tribal communities on public broadcasting for emergency services, this has real impacts on people's lives.
The general manager of KRWG in Las Cruces says a $1.1 million cut next year could lead to staff layoffs.
So we really have to consider the impact this is going to have on outages. I may not have staff that can respond to a translator that may be out, which would jeopardize service, public safety alerts, whatever that might be in that area.
In Albuquerque, radio station KUNM has lost about 12% of its budget. General Manager Jeff Pope worries the cuts could mean fewer staff to cover local politics.
It happened at City Hall last night. Somebody was there to document it. We saw it. Now we can take action. That's critically important to our democracy.
KENW in Portales is facing major cuts, losing 38% of its TV budget and 27% for radio. The first thing likely to go, PBS and NPR programming due to high airtime fees.
We've reached as far north as Raton, to the north as far east as Ruidoso, down to Carlsbad, New Mexico.
Tribal stations are also among the hardest hit. Some relied entirely on federal grants that have now disappeared.
We speak in Navajo languages, and this is really something vital. And the news that we get every day, we have to interpret all of that every day for them.
It's not just the public broadcasting cuts. Slashes to federal education grants also have the potential to put children's programming on the chopping block.
We make a huge effort on the Children's Hour to feature scientists and leaders of people of color from different cultural backgrounds so that kids around the nation are hearing voices that sound like the voices in their own home.
Michaela DePauli, KRQE, News 13.
NMPBS here in Albuquerque lost 18% of its annual budget as well.